this video I want to share my workflow backuping a website using my website, one of my real life website. It's a WordPress and Elementor, and we will use a plugin that I usually use. I will also share my thoughts on it, why I don't use my hosting backup features, and some real case tips too. If you are a business owner, want to be more effective, or just web designer simply learning how to backup a website, this one is for you. Alright, so here's the actual website, and let's go to the dashboard. Now we will do everything from the beginning. Add new plugin here. Type in WP Vivid. This one on the left. Install it and activate it. Once it's completed, we will be redirected to this screen. If not, on the left bar here, we should see the WP Vivid menu. Click it and you'll be redirected to this screen. Now, first thing first. What we are going to do is a manual backup. They actually have a scheduled backup here. You can enable it, but I never use it because for an automatic backup, I will use the feature from Hostinger, which we will discuss in the next chapter. But let's not overwhelm ourselves with unnecessary details by choosing this database and files. This means the entire website will be backed up. For the WordPress files, means it only takes the files like your themes, plugins, settings, etc. And only database will take your post, media like image, video, PDF, anything like that. So let's do the first one for the full backup. Next, choose the Save Backups to Local. This means the backup will be saved on your site on the hosting, while the second one will save the file in external storage like G Drive, for example, as you can see it here. But I never be able to use it, and I think it's a pro feature. So next we click the Backup Now. It'll take some time depending on the size of your website, so I'll be back when it's completed. Alright guys, it's already finished, and it took only a few minutes since the website is relatively small. However, in my other case, I have this one big website and it took me like more than an hour to complete. And if it happened to you, you can basically leave it and do something else, but remember, do not close this screen while it's making progress. Alright, so where's the backup file? Scroll down and it's here. Click the backup tabs if it's not selected, and if the file is not there, click scan button. Now it's only one file, right? But if your file size is big, like maybe 1 gigs, the files will be divided into several smaller files. So this table will have some list along with this download and restore button on each files. In my workflow, I often download this file first and then delete everything, and then save it to my own machine or external hard drive, especially for my client's website, or maybe I have a big backup files. It will free up the hosting resources. So yeah, just some tips. Okay, the next things, let's restore. If you keep the backup files here, just click this restore button. If you deleted it, upload it first in this tab, the backup files. Now let's click the restore button and the screen will change to this one. Click this blue button to start the restore progress. Similar to the backup progress, it'll take some time depending on the size, so just leave it and do something else. Just make sure it didn't sleep or turn off. Okay, I'll be back. Okay guys, now it's finished and this will log out the website. Please note that when you are logged in, you will need to use the administrator account. What I mean is, maybe some of you want to restore a website files from different website, right? Maybe you have a clone website, not a staging, but just a clone website to play around with, and it has the same design that you can mess around with. But the administrator account is different. If you are restoring the backup from that clone website to this one, you will need to use that clone website account, because this whole thing will carry the whole thing from the clone website to this one. I hope you get the point. Now, what about the hostinger? Let's go to my dashboard here and go to the website dashboard, not the WordPress admin dashboard. Okay, from here, click this backup card or button and click restore here to restore. It's actually simpler, but to be honest, in my workflow, it's more convenient to use WP Vivid. Why? First, I often do backups when I made design changes, so it's faster to do it in the same dashboard, which is the WordPress dashboard. I don't have to log in to Hostinger every time I make changes, right? with WP Vivid, I could migrate a website easily. This is helpful if I have a website which I don't create a staging site for it. Instead, I use a local server to build the design first and then migrate it to the actual website, to this one. But this is more a workflow as a web designer, I think. But if I position myself as a business owner which own the website studio, some directory website like this one, it's still efficient and effective for me to build the website in the local server first and then migrate it to the live website. It will save my hosting resources like a lot, so I don't have to purchase a bigger plans, you know what I'm saying? And to do this, we cannot use Hostinger backup features. So I only use the backup features in Hostinger for the automatic backup, the routine backup, not the occasional backup. And a small notes here about Hostinger. My hosting plan actually gives me a daily backup, so I feel secure, right? But even though it's daily backup, it seems that Hostinger only store the files for a specific range of time. As you can see it here, in my case, the oldest backup was in this date. It's only maybe almost 2 months ago, but for me it's fine. Now as a bonus, let's back up another website which still use cPanel. Just log into your hosting account, find the cPanel menu like this. Usually it says login to cPanel like this. From this dashboard, find this Softaculous menu and click it. Once it loaded, find the website you want to backup. In this case, let's do User Stellar. Click here, the accordion. Nothing to worry here, just click backup. Now this one is similar to what I explained earlier. Check only one of them if you only need to backup partially. But for me, I always do a full backup, so I check both of them. Give a note if you need to, and this one is where it'll saved. The default will be on the Softaculous and local. Actually, I never touched the second one in the last 8 years because it's not needed, so why overwhelm myself with irrelevant stuff? Next, click backup. Now let's wait. It should be fast. A small note, when I do backup for a client, there was a time where this process stuck at 95%. All I need to do is to reach out the hosting team, and their answer will be different, but in my case, it's the hosting resources. It hits the limit, so I need to delete unused files first. Okay, now it's complete. Click return and click the backup menu up here. Now it says that maximum backup is 1, but actually I can store several backups here. I don't know why, so I usually keep 5 of them. Anyway, see the notes to spot the backup we just did. If you want to restore, simply click this restore button. I often keep this setting as is, but if you need to save some space, then check this one. It will delete the existing files and restore what's in the backup files, but make sure you are restoring a full backup files. Now click restore and wait. I'll be back, alright? Alright, it's completed and only takes less than 2 minutes. Click return and check the website. It's live. Alright. Oh, actually, I also don't use this backup workflow because using plugin is still fine for me. Oftentimes, a website created by me only have maybe around 12, 15. Also, when I finish the backup, I can delete the plugin anyway. So, that's all. This is Kinan, and if it's useful for your business, kindly like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.